Hi guys, it's Jack here from the Zombie Box project. Unfortunately, the Minecraft video didn't go to as planned because we didn't actually record it, even though we played it for an hour and 20 minutes. So me and Ollie will be bringing you Minecraft hopefully next week. That is the plan. So today I thought I'd bring you the Zombie Box preview of 2012, seeing as 2012 is just around the corner. I think the best way to start looking at 2012 is actually look at what happened in 2011. So in terms of gaming, I think it was the year for sequels. So we had Battlefield 3, Modern Warfare 3, Gears of War 3, and the list goes on and on and on. But that's not a bad thing. It just means they're out of the way and some new IPs, that means intellectual property, can come in. So that would be good to see. We also had the release of the Nintendo 3DS. That will also impact 2012 because there'll be new 3DS games coming out like Star Fox, Kingdom of Hearts. But we had some good games this year. So we had Mario Land 3D, Mario Kart 7, and the remake of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is a fantastic game. I've played it. But the Nintendo 3DS didn't have a great start. It was a bit staggered. It didn't have many first-class titles yet. It had Street Fighter, it had Resident Evil. It wasn't a brilliant start for it. So as we dive into 2012, well, the first thing that hits us is the PlayStation Vita, Sony's new handheld console. Man, that thing is powerful. 2 touchscreens, full HD resolution screen. It's going to be a big piece of equipment, and it's going to be expensive as well. It comes in 2 versions. You have the 3G version with Wi-Fi or just the Wi-Fi version. Both run you around 250. It depends how much you play it, but I'd always go for the Wi-Fi version. Really no need for the 3G version unless you play it all the time. There's going to be some great games on that. Uncharted, Plants vs Zombies, Ridge Racer, Little Big Planet will probably eventually come out on it. It's going to be a very good system to get. I'm probably not going to get one myself because I'm not a big PlayStation fan. I wasn't a fan of the PSP, didn't really like that. UMD was an actual awful format. I don't know why you chose that, Sony. But yeah, so the Vita kind of starts us off and it kind of gets it rolling. So after that we got some big games coming out. Mass Effect 3 comes out in March the 5th or 12th, I'm not too sure, I can't remember. That is big. I'm really looking forward to Mass Effect. Cannot wait. They've added in some multiplayer for those of you who don't know. I'm not a fan of multiplayer when it comes to story driven games, but I'll embrace it. I have faith in BioWare. And then alongside that in February you have Final Fantasy 13 the second, 2, something like that. I'm not going to be getting that game because 1, I'm not a massive Final Fantasy fan. I've got 13 but I've never completed it, so I'm not really going to get number 2. And then you got some games that accompany that, and that's all very well done. Then you hit the summer and you get E3, massive gaming convention. Really looking forward to it. It's going to be big this year. Hopefully it's going to be better than last year, which was all about the Kinect and motion control. And Nintendo will be very up for pushing their Wii U, their new next gen console. They will absolutely push that to the brink of death, probably, where everyone is sick and tired of hearing about it. They'll also probably announce games for the 3DS, maybe a Pokemon game, I don't know. That would be quite a good thing for the 3DS because Pokemon is very good at selling games. So then we go on to Microsoft and Sony's keynote. Microsoft are more than likely going to announce their next gen console. Probably won't be finished. They'll probably have a prototype. They'll probably show tech demos, what it can do. It will have something to do with Kinect. You can bet your life on it because they're not about to leave that and let it die, unfortunately. I'm not a fan of it. Sony may wait a while before they release their next gen console. They may give the Xbox a head start, which is a bad move from Sony's point because they did that with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and Xbox is still outselling PlayStation 3. I'm not trying to start up a fanboy war, but it is. So yeah, once E3 is out of the way, we'll have a better idea of what's coming in the later stages, because at the moment we don't really know what's coming up in the later stages. You'll have games like Halo 4, which I'm super pumped for, GTA 5, where you maybe get to play as multiple characters, Tommy Facchetti, CJ, because you're back in San Andreas. It looks amazing, that game. You also have games like Prototype, which aren't very pumped up, but really looking forward to. Also, Bioshock Infinite's just around the corner, so that'll be really, really good. That'll be a nice change from Rapture. You'll also have in the holiday season the Wii U's launch. This will be really, really key to what happens in 2013 and how we look as 2012. The Wii U is pretty much the next gen console. 2 screens, interesting. Again, Nintendo are trying to innovate, but will it be a flop? I don't think so. It is looking too good to be a flop. It's actually looking quite a contender. The Wii is a dead console. If you've got a Wii, the last decent game you can get on it is Zelda Skyward Sword. That's the last decent game you'll probably ever play on your Wii. Actually no, you'll probably play other games. I'm playing Mario Kart on the Wii at the moment. It's good, but except your Wii is a dead console. Like, have a funeral for it. So yeah, it'll be really, really interesting to see how Nintendo launch the Wii U and what titles they will launch it with. They probably will learn from the Nintendo 3DS and launch a Zelda, a Mario with it, and maybe have a Sonic game like Mario and Sonic at the whatever games. That'll be interesting. Also, how they hit around the price will be interesting, because that could be an expensive piece of kit, and we're still in a credit crunch, so people don't have an unlimited amount of cash for games and stuff, so that'd be really, really interesting to see how they do it. So then it kind of leads up to 2013, which is definitely going to be the year of the next gen consoles. 2013 have already labelled as an expensive year, because the new consoles will be coming out at the other end of that year. So 2012 kind of looks like it's going to be a bit of a filler. You're going to have some great games coming out. You've got the new consoles coming out, so the PlayStation Vita, the Wii U. But apart from that, it's going to be quite quiet. There's not going to be much going on. They've already got their motion controllers intact, so you've got the PlayStation Move, you've got the Kinect. They're being pumped up. But it's all going to slow down. So 2012 is all going to be about great games. Really looking forward to some of the games that are coming out in 2012. And it'll also be good to see some new games coming out rather than sequels, because that's what we need at the moment. We don't have enough original games. You never know, The Last Guardian might even come out on PlayStation. I laugh at that. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. Your question of the day is, what are you most looking forward to in terms of gaming for 2012, and what did you enjoy most about 2011? Leave me interesting and creative comments in the section below. I've been Jack Fuller from the ZombieBox Project. As always, check out www.x3news.co.uk. It will be relaunching on New Year's Day, so check that out, please. The ZombieBox Project will also be getting its own very website, so make sure you check that out. Link will be posted soon. So I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, guys. I hope you go out and have a great time, and I shall speak to you later.